I look like a hot mess. Hey guys, what is going on? I am extremely exhausted. Just getting back from like a boot camp and oh my gosh, it totally kicked my tail. I was like sweating like a slave out there. Like when you haven't been in the gym in a while and you're like having to go back, it is difficult. It's hard because it's like, you know, once upon a time, it's like, man, I used to be fit. I used to be in shape. I was always in the gym like 2 times a day, just killing it. And now I'm like trying to get back and it is so difficult. If you don't have like a determined mindset, I'm not here to say like it's not gonna happen for you, but it is just like 10 times harder. So I completely understand because I've gone through this process in terms of like losing weight, toning up, all that stuff like multiple times throughout my life. And even though I've been there and I've competed in a fitness competition, it's like, here I am. Hey, get out of there. You're not smart. Get out of there. I'm about to say they think they run the whole joint. What's going on now? I'm not really used to doing boot camp classes. I'm not used to group classes and those kinds of things. This is a very interesting experience for me. It's something different and I'd like to be able to change things up. Basically, I have made a decision. Hey, stop that. Bro, say hey to YouTube. Hey, boo. Okay. This is not kissing time, okay? I gotta film. So, and he's still here. And he's trying to get close. He's trying to do that little creepy old man, let me get close to you type walk. So anyway, move now. When I was training before, I was actually a member at Gold's Gym. And there was a lot of talk through the grapevine that there were gonna be changes made at Gold's that weren't gonna necessarily be beneficial to some of the customers, or excuse me, the clients, especially those that are paying like the higher tier, paying for the higher tier packages. So therefore I decided to leave because get out of there. I didn't feel like it was right for me to continue to stick around. Any training I had, I stopped it. Hey boo. Yeah, you can, I'll edit it out. So like any training that I had, I stopped it immediately. Well, maybe not immediately, but it just kind of trailed off. And then from there, I was like, well, the gym is actually farther away from my house than like some of the other gyms here. So I might as well take advantage of some of these other gyms and go there. After being with Gold's, and I was with them for, golly, I think about 4 years, a little over 4 years, I finally decided to pull the plug and go elsewhere. I'm not really getting out of it what I was when I initially signed up. When I was canceling, it seemed like there was no, you know, people say, well, we're gonna bring you to like our retention department, or, you know, let us have a conversation with you and this and this and that. It was like these people literally didn't even care. They didn't ask questions. They weren't trying to figure out what was going on. It was just like, oh, you wanna cancel? Okay, cool, here's the sheet. I was like, oh, dang, like I've been here this many years and y'all are not even like wondering what's going on. Like, well, let's try to find out. Maybe there's something we can do to keep this person here, to keep this person happy. But they didn't. At the same time, I guess it wasn't such a bad thing because I don't have to worry about people, you know, annoying me with these pitches. Kind of, you know, just getting all up my behind about like, well, why we think we're the best gym and this and that. And I'm like, you know, to be honest with you, yeah, you guys are a great gym, but at the end of the day, like you guys are just the name. And yeah, I always had a sense of pride saying, yes, I work out at Gold's, but it's not really a sense of pride if you're not going back that much or you don't really find value in it like you did once upon a time. I felt very different when I walked out of those doors versus when I walked in. I felt at the time when I walked in February 2014, I was so optimistic. Hey, stop that. I didn't know what the future had in store for me, but I was ready for it, every opportunity. And when I left there, I just was feeling kind of like, well, you know, I don't need to be sitting here spending $25 a month for a package in which they're probably going to be diminishing a lot of the benefits anyway in the next coming years because Tallahassee decided to close down close down one of the other Gold's locations and then transform the other one into a different gym that doesn't even honor Gold's members. Through some of my other bodybuilder friends, I found out that there were going to be some benefits that could possibly be cut off in the next coming years that would affect the higher paying, the customers of the higher paying, the more expensive tiers. I was like, well, I'm one of those people and, you know, I pay $25, $29, something like that a month So you're telling me I'm basically paying the exact same amount of money and you guys are cutting benefits? That makes no sense to me. So why would I stick around when I can go to like, you know, I'm just throwing gyms out there, but I can go to like YouFit or Planet Fitness or something like that and pay $10 a month and get right about the same stuff. Like, that makes absolutely no sense to me. Fitness is fitness. I mean, you could do it anywhere. You can do it outside. You can do it in your house if you want to. I don't necessarily have to go to Gold's to get fit. Y'all, I apologize. My eyes look like hella red right now. I really did drink my water today. I just think I'm super tired from the gym. Actually, I know I'm really tired from the gym. So right now, my energy level is on like, oof. My sister had been saying that she'd been going to this boot camp. I'm not huge on boot camp. And this boot camp was a major challenge for me because my biggest thing was trying to figure out how I can incorporate high intensity interval training within my workouts, because I love strength training. I'm no stranger to that. I'm not really a huge fan of cardio, but I mean, I'll do it. I'm not complaining now that it's over, but I did when it was going on. But I like it because it's like, I feel so good when I'm doing what I gotta do. I can really appreciate, pardon my French, a kick-ass workout, because I know that I'm not wasting my time or my money. It's something that is so brand new for me, so I don't want people thinking like, oh, this girl went to this class for like weeks on end. No boo, if I did, I'd probably be having like a whole bunch more muscle and less fat. I can't necessarily say that I have been involved in a boot camp long term to really make an informed decision. And I'm the type of person that I really like to be able to experience things before I can just be like, yay or nay. You know, I don't want to just be like, oh, okay, well, I've never experienced it, so therefore I don't like it, so I'm not going to do it. Like, no, that's not what it's about. Like, you should be able to experience these things for yourself. I consider myself like an introvert when it comes to like being around people in other arenas necessarily. I don't like jump to put myself out there, but sometimes I mind it, sometimes I don't. Most of the time, it's just because of an insecurity within me, because I'm just shy. And I'm like, I can't walk up to people and just start a conversation. I just can't do that. But the irony is that other people don't see me that way. But I'm like, what, are you drunk? Like, that's me. Like, I don't see myself like that. For me to be in a group class, like, yeah, we're not gonna be spending the entire boot camp talking to each other, but it's just connecting. This is my personal feelings. I obviously know that not a lot of people are gonna agree with me, and I'm okay with that. I feel like God puts people in your space, and you know, that way you can be introduced to things. Like, a lot of the things that you have in your life that you consider your favorites, they never would have been your favorites had you not tried them, right? So I think it's really important that if you are contemplating something, you're just not sure about something, just try it at least one time. That way you can say, listen, I tried it, and I'm like, yeah, or okay. But no, I have not been going to this class a super long time. This is actually my second week. And I'm loving it so far. If I'm busting a sweat to the point it's like, my breathing is scarce, then I'm like, yo, we're like doing something. I'm cool with that, right? That brings me to my next point. You know, I'd always been kind of revisiting the thought of one day possibly owning my own gym. And I said, well, this is the thing. It's something that if you want to do it, you have to do your research and find out if it's something you're really serious about. Like, it was great being able to like train for my competition. I was at my most optimal health, and I want to always be able to hold on to that feeling, and most importantly, know that I have control over my life. I said to myself, it sounds like possibly being a personal trainer and helping other people achieve those goals will be something that's satisfying to you, and it actually brings purpose to, even more purpose to your life. While you're sitting over here on YouTube making all these videos and giving out this advice and doing all these rave reviews on these on these supplements, why don't you basically, in a sense, put your money where your mouth is and have some sort of, have some sort of credibility to your name in the fitness industry. Don't just sit here and talk about it, but actually be about it, right? From a personal trainer standpoint, I want to be able to show people how to do certain workouts and how to do them safely, and how that they can basically get out of their their mind, like in a sense, and be able to accomplish whatever it is that they want to accomplish because they're no longer limiting themselves. And that is a huge deal, especially for adults. And again, everything is in its infancy stage. I am studying for my personal trainer certification currently. Of course, once I get that, y'all are gonna know what's up, and I'm gonna announce it all over YouTube because that's just what I do. I also said to myself, it's important to be in shape. And it's even more important to stay in shape. You have to make sure that you have an exercise regimen, whether you change it up or not, as long as you have something that you've adopted, and some sort of diet regimen. But the most important thing, and what is going to get you those clients, are those results. It'll be great to say you have a great portfolio and these clients are just losing inches and they're looking amazing and you just do wonders. But one of the biggest advertisements you have, especially when it comes to something like fitness and nutrition, is yourself. So you want to make sure that you go the extra mile to make sure you're selling yourself in every avenue. You don't want to, in a sense, sell yourself short as a personal trainer and you don't look the part. That is my humble opinion, okay? Other people might say that, oh, well, that's kind of da-da-da-da-da. Like, just because a person is this or a person that doesn't mean they're not in shape. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying, from my personal opinion, it would behoove you to make sure that, like, you are on point in terms of your appearance, because that is what you're selling, essentially. I have come to this transition in my life and I said, listen, we're not going to go backwards, okay? You had your couple months off, you had your food, you had your fun, you had your sweets and all that stuff, but it's time to get back to work. And even though I'm still in like the steps of getting back to where I was, it's an interesting cycle because every time is different. You know what I'm saying? And then as your body gets older, as you gain more muscle, as you lose more fat, and you go over this cycle over and over and over, you always experience something. In my opinion, I feel like I always experience it in a different way. I like where I'm going with it, and I'm going to continue to do the boot camp thing, and I'm going to continue to eat right and continue to drink my water, and I'm going to attempt to get as much rest as I can each night and not allow anything to really stress me out. But I kind of wanted to give you guys a video and let you know. Oh, okay. You know what? It's like every video now, I feel like I'm hearing things. For anyone also that is interested in what I'm studying, I'm actually studying from the ACE Personal Trainer Certification Program. And I might go into something later on, like maybe like a group fitness or health coaching or something like that. I haven't really made up my mind on what I want to do and how far I want to go with it. I'm going to definitely take baby steps, and you have to remember these certifications cost money. So that ain't really a lot of what I got right now. I'm not really working with a whole lot right now. I'm just like taking baby steps and doing what I can to get things going. But I just wanted to share that with you and let you guys know where I'm at with that. So if you are interested, I will definitely leave the link for you guys below if you want to read up on it. I actually have some videos coming up, and I'm going to do some more meal preps for you guys. I hope that you guys enjoyed the video. Hope you guys enjoyed my updates. And I'm sorry my life isn't like super exciting right now, but it's all good, boo. Listen now, my dog wants to say toodles to you guys, okay? Please amuse her. Say hello to everybody on YouTube. YouTube. Yeah? Oh, she's in heaven now. She's loving this. All right, so you guys take it easy. I will see you later. I'm going to go ahead and start editing the next videos that are going to be coming up. So, bye. If you guys want some more goofiness, some more craziness, because you guys have decided that you're just as random as I am, you guys can follow me on Facebook at rosejjohnson Fit Life, Twitter at rosejjohnson85, and Instagram at rosejjohnson. You guys take it easy, be blessed, and I'll see you soon. Talk to you later.